satisfying to have made dinner than actually go out and buy something. Regardless of how much I actually make it, like, even if it's just pasta and I throw some sauce in it and I like season it up good and stuff. Which I notice a lot of like sauces and stuff don't have good flavor. Like they're just okay. Can I come up with brands off the top of my head? Of course not. But it's like, I don't know. And it's not just salt either. It's like, oh yeah, no, I want this and I want that. Like I'm actually learning my spices now. Like about time, right? This just feels like a Christmas morning to me because like I was crocheting this literally on a Christmas morning, a scarf for my sister in this color. It's kind of like dark gray black color, except she had shiny plastic thread going through it and like it would actually sparkle. It was actually pretty cool. But it was really annoying to work with because that shiny plastic thread in the middle of it was kind of just wrapped around the outside, and I would occasionally just get that when I like reached for the thread, the yarn over stage of it, that right there where you yarn over. You know, I could probably start closing it off at some point, but I'm not gonna. I'm just having a good time chilling out. And I keep bringing it too close to myself though, so the camera can't see what I'm doing. But that's okay. This is not a tutorial at all. This is just me doing a project I've had my eyes set on for what, like 3 months, and I'm finally getting around to it. If I have time, I will ball the yarn also. There was one time when I was learning to crochet that I accidentally just made an octopus. I was like, oh, I think I started with one of the tentacles. I was like, oh, that curls interestingly. And then I just made an octopus. I think I stuffed it with a paper towel so it can never be washed. But like still, like it's this nice blue color and I really enjoy how it came out. And I'm like, I'm impressed with that. And that was on accident. And then I saw that thing where you can create that big octopus to help preemie babies, so the babies that come out too soon. You can make this long tentacled octopus thing and like put it in their the like incubator, the tank thing, the thing that like gives them like pseudo womb like things, and then there's a whole bunch of tubes and like sensors on them on the baby, so that they can know, oh, okay, the baby is like fine, or blood pressure, something. I don't know. I'm not in medical, but I saw the pattern for that octopus thing, and I'm like, oh, that'd be so cool. I could do that. And then I stopped crocheting because I got really busy with work. That was several years ago, and I really have only crocheted here and there since. Like, not even for a long period of time. So my skills are crap. Currently, I mean, like that big Afghan I made was the best thing that I ever made. That was a lot of fun. Mostly because I was listening to horror books on tape. Oh, there was this one that I listened to. What was it called? It was something at the like haunting at some manor or something. And I think there was a Netflix show about it. And I think I had already watched the Netflix show. Netflix show has nothing to do with the actual story. And the actual story is admittedly stupid. Because like, I think at the end, like the ghost like possesses some lady, and like she drives her car into a tree or something like that. Like right outside, because she's like been driven insane by this ghost. Something like that. Also, ghosts can't drive. Just letting you know. I'm just imagining they'd be terrible, because we always have like Victorian ghosts. We don't have the ghosts that are like, hey, it's Britney, bitch. Like, that would also be fine. But yeah, we don't have like those ghosts that are just like, yeah, no, I'm just here having fun. I just Well, my favorite food was Cheez-Its. I mean, like, I can't eat them anymore, but actually, I do have one of my friends' favorite food is Cheez-Its and macaroni. We don't know how he's still alive, like, nutritionally. And he's not sure either. He's not questioning it. I'm gonna change that. Nope, nope. Not the vibe I'm going for. And I don't usually go for a vibe or a mood, really. I go for a mood, which is usually me swearing at a video game, but I think I should probably start pulling this into a more like beanie shape hat, rather shallow one, I'm guessing, because I don't need it to be visible. Hold on, let's check the fit of it. Oh, I really like the pattern when you pull it apart. You really can't see it on. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see through the desk, through it to the desk. Like that's kind of what I want, is like this big loose pattern thing. Somehow it's less stretchy than it was, but that's okay. More structure. And yes, I'm messing up my hair. No, it's not gonna matter. You know what? That is decently comfortable. That is decently comfortable. And it's supposed to be tight because, like I said, I'm sewing the leaves on the outside. I'm gonna be that extra about this whole thing. Okay, then I'll need leaves there, and I'll need a strand on the side. As soon as I mark which side's the front and the back, that will be a lot easier. I guess I could create like leaf chains, like kind of like, oh, long leaf hair. I don't know. I'm going for like druid hair kind of thing. So yeah, I can start going in a little bit, which you just do fewer stitches, which I'm not counting anyway. So also finishing off a hat, shoot if I know. But the back needs a little more space still. So yeah, I think this is going to be a several day project. I'm not going to do it all on camera. I'm going to do this session on camera and then show you the result tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow. If not, then probably Sunday. While I think over internet questions. Yeah, interview questions, because I have an interview on Monday and I'm excited for it. Because I'm getting an actual interview. Like, I just love the opportunity to get an interview. Regardless of if I get the job, it's like, hey, there's some kind of forward momentum. I am happy with this. Also, I did try to crochet one time a link hat, like a cone hat, which a cone is surprisingly difficult to do. But also, like, crocheting it in a way that will actually stick to your head without it being, like, you know, stuck or, like, really showing it so much. Like it's not, how am I saying it? Like, without being stuck, but I guess bulgy. And it's the way, like, there's no good way to say that, is there? There we go. Why does that sound like it's supposed to be part of Encanto or Coco, like one of the sad parts? By the way, the sad parts are usually some of my absolute favorite parts. Which, does that make me a bad person? I don't know. I didn't make them sad, but honestly, I just really enjoy, like, some really good sad moments that, like, you can, like, feel and in the moment and you can leave there. Like, they're not, like, lasting sad parts. Oh, Susanna, don't cry. Are you gonna give me lyrics too? And it's pretty rare when I don't actually have just a game going for stream. Like, this is like the second or third time, like, ever. Although a drunk crafting video would be insane. I don't want to work with sharp things with that. I'll play Subnautica that way, which is ironic because, like, seasickness actually could be a thing in that case. No, I watched this really good show, The Bastard Son and the Devil Himself, last night. And I finished it. It's on Netflix. It only came out on like the 28th. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm currently crushing on one of the characters. And it feels really good to feel that kind of like pain again. Like the not really crushing pain at all. It's just like it's like a really good stretch when you haven't stretched in a while, you know? Like your joints are stiff and it kind of hurts, but it's also like kind of good. I don't know. It like hurts, but in a good way. And like I don't actually know who the person. I don't actually remember their name. And I probably won't ever meet them, but you know what? That's what a crush is for. It's a good time to be like, you know, I'm gonna feel some emotions for a while. Like just be like, ooh, it's something about the cold weather. It does that to me. It's just like, ooh, I'm gonna feel emotions. Yeah, I'm gonna feel those emotions. And you know what? I've been having a good time in feeling those emotions. Good, bad, doesn't, well. I still consider sadness kind of good. I don't consider anger good. And for me, I don't like the way I feel when I'm angry ever. Which I get angry too often in my opinion, but I'm too easy to anger. But it's part of learning, growing, and you know, someday I hope to really grow out of that and really mature out of it, but who knows what's gonna happen. I'm not trying to tell the future. I'm just trying to have a good time on the way there. Now, if I cut it too soon, like I start skipping too many stitches, then it's gonna get way too tight, way too fast, and it's always gonna want to pop off my head. Because I don't know how many of you know this, but I have a rather large head. The hair won't be a problem, except I do have a widow's peak that I do want to cover up with this. Which can be the annoying part, but I've also never done this before, so let's see. I've obviously created a headband before. Not a good one, but I've created one before. There's still more off the table. This is like astral projection, like guided meditation music right now. And now everybody get into your meditative state and listen to the crystal sound bowls. We're going to be journeying into our minds, into the unknown. I'm not really making fun of them, but like I'm kind of making fun of the genre. Like, even though I really enjoy them, I really do, from time to time. Like, I have to be in the mood for them, but they knock me the heck out. Oh, good ASMR knocks me the heck out. Like, what is it? Like, I do, ASMR is always really weird, you know? ASMR is always really weird. I don't care for many wet sounds. I love the sound of like when they have the wooden blocks and they're just gently tapping them on other wooden blocks. I don't know what that is. Or like they're slowly grating the wood block against itself, or against another wood block. I don't know why, but that's so calming to me. I will knock the heck out. It's so great. I know ASMR is weird, but like you get to do the weirdest possible things on camera and people love it. Like, oh yeah, no, I made mouth sounds into a camera for 6 hours today and I made $40,000. And it's just like, okay, that's an exaggeration, but like still, like, I don't know how much work goes into that, but like, I know there's got to be a lot of editing because I know even up here, it's relatively solitary and pretty quiet as far as like a living situation goes. But like keeping the noise from other people, pets, air conditioning units, stuff like that out is really fascinating. And it's really like probably a challenge. That and editing in general, I am awful at editing. I really need to challenge myself with that again. Because I think I only tried like a few times and then I just gave up. It's one of those things where I'm like, nah, there was no reason I needed to give up on that. Like, I wasn't in so much distress. It did take a very long time with extremely little payoff though. And I think that's where I got very discouraged, only because I didn't have a lot of time to dedicate to learning it. But like now I do. I don't know why I haven't learned it. Like getting over myself and like my emotions and all of that during the time where I've not been working and taking care of my parents and stuff. Instead, like, I don't know. I really just wish I used that time better. I can't do that. I mean, there's no reason I can't do that now. I mean, I should absolutely do that. And I think I will. Sorry, I'm just rambling right now about nothing, but it's the way life goes. What is that? Is that fuzz? Oh, that's actually part of this one. It's a little gray. All right, didn't get quite mixed in all the way. That's fine. Like I said, it's not going to be seen anyway. I don't hate those lyrics. They're like ethereal enough to work, but they're not quite the November vibe I'm going for. Although now it's like cold and stuff, like the orange leaves should have been for last month. You know, this vibe isn't quite it, but I enjoy it. All right, we're coming along. I think still got a good amount to go though. I mean, this has been an hour and 20 minutes. This is not bad for an hour and 20 minutes for me. Like, it probably looks awful on the camera, but it looks okay to me. And again, if I don't finish today on today's stream, it will be on tomorrow's stream, and I will be wearing it. Assuming I do actually finish it and don't want to modify it to heck and back. I mean, I might want to do that exact thing, but I'll update on the Discord. Also, the stretch thing, I'm not sure how that's going to work. Like, are the leaves going to have to be like really close together, or... just crocheting like plates and dishes to... Oh god, that'd be so like cursed, like internet cursed. I'd love it. Like, not to do it, but like to see it, you know, like an artist would do that and then they'd actually like serve things on it at like a restaurant or something. It would be so cursed. It'd be so great. It'd be so awful, cursed, and great at the same time. guess this is probably going to turn out to be a weird shape because I'm not good at this part. Or the beginning part. The middle part I'm okay at. But the weird shape won't matter. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna put a happy little tree right there. You know what? I made that reference. Nope. Hold on. It sounds like a very weird adaptation of a Christmas Carol. Nothing wrong with that? It is not time. I'm sorry, Mariah Carey. It is not time for Christmas yet. We still got a whole month before I'm willing to listen to Christmas music. Because I worked for a job for 6 years where as soon as I think the earliest I heard Christmas music on was October 28th. And I'm like, I know there's no Halloween music on the radio that you can really play. There's a few songs, but not a lot. But no, hold off, Mariah Carey. You don't defrost just yet. Or what's his name? Michael Bublé. Not quite yet. You go back to sleep. You hibernate for another few weeks. Then we'll talk. Actually, you know what? I'm cool with it as soon as Thanksgiving's over. Black Friday, fine. Go for it. Messing up. Actually, the most influential Black Friday I had was where I actually had money for the first time. And I bought a TV and a PlayStation and all this stuff. And you know what? I still have all of those things. Actually, no, I think I gave that TV to my parents. It never broke, but I used it for years. I think I played Skyrim on it, to the point where I never wanted to play Skyrim again. I got platinum on that. Back on PS3. I got all the trophies, and I never wanted to play that game again. Of course, I bought it 2 more times, but no, I only bought it 1 more time, and modded the heck out of it on PlayStation 4, I want to say. And honestly, the magic scaling, it needed to scale a lot more than it did. That's why magic would just fall off at the end, because it was just okay. All right, we're really going to start closing it now. I'm doing the brave steps. Might be skipping too many and closing it off too soon, but we'll see. We'll see before I actually tie it off. Tuck in all the ends. May not be able to sew other than hand stitching very well, but I can definitely fake my way through crocheting. 'Cause I do know a few stitches. And how to start a good chain. I don't know how to keep it from twisting, though. It's not big enough. It's not big enough. I don't dare say that. Yesterday's stream was so dirty. Because of, there we go. I'm not holding it right. I couldn't get my hand to cooperate just right. It's because I'm not watching Supernatural and crocheting. That's why I'm not getting it quite right. I used to do that all the time. Instead of tucking in those ends, I think I'm just going to flip it inside out. Leave those on the inside. That way I always know which side is the inside. Okay, I think it's time to really... Because that way if I make a weird point at the top, it'll be fine. Come on, right there. Yeah, right there. I did not yarn over, did I? There we go. Oh, I just want you to go through one time. One time, please. Okay, I think this should be the final one because I can't tell where the hole is anymore. Wow, that was so bad taken out of context. Okay, so this should stretch a good amount and give me the base I want. Please don't not stretch now. Hold on. This is gonna be awful if it doesn't stretch. No, it's not stretching. Dang it. I mean, it's comfortable, but now it's like a yarmulke. Like, nothing wrong with that, but that's not what I was going for. Okay. We're making progress. I'm gonna flip it inside out. I'm gonna actually tie it off, then flip it inside out. And you know what? I lost the thing anyway. This reminds me of the music from Tunic. Good sound in that game. Cut you closer. Tuck that in. Garbage. Don't let your cat eat it. I'm serious. Like, there was one time we had kittens in the house, and like they got into my mom's yarn bag, and then we had to pull the yarn out of their mouth, which they had tried to eat, like fully eat the yarn, because you know they think it's prey or whatever. And it was gross. Like, they were fine, but it was gross. Okay, cut those off now. I feel safe doing so. Here. But now I gotta make it longer on the sides. Because I accidentally made... Well, I mean, I succeeded. But look at my monstrosity. It's a little hat. Can I have some soup? It's a bowl. All it does is like sit on the top of my head now. But it's got like this little like rim thing that's all wonky. It's awful. I love it. I mean, it is very comfortable, but at this point it doesn't stretch anymore. So let's start over. Well, not start over. We'll start again at the bottom and lengthen it like out. There's a few places where I'm gonna have to double stitch. Like, I'm gonna have to go in and make it a little... do I? I should though. Hold on, give me both. Thank you. I want both of you in on this. That way they're both part of the thing. It's not going to come out.